Oh, I didn't even realize that was up. I don't know. I mean, yes, Steve does have plenty of trauma, and technically it is traumatic for us that we need to spend more time with Steve, which we're doing right now. Let's do it! Let's get to the South Pole with Steve and Claire, who just crashed.
Oh. Hey, wake up, Steve.
Oh. We're still alive.
I feel like that would be a good sound effect to just be able to play at any time.
Thanks.
Plane's trashed. Well, let's split up and find another way off this oversized freezer.
Right.
Okay, let's do it.
Why doesn't Chris ever get that sound effect? Like, when we're playing as Chris, like, we never hear that little tone whenever he's in a scene with anyone. Alright, so, of course, this is what we have now. We have our rocket launcher, of course. And I think we can just start off from here. Going through Antarctica, which Claire's Antarctica portion is... Actually, no, not here. Claire's Antarctica portion is actually quite quick. That room there, you don't actually ever have to go in there. Like, you can go in there for a bit of ammo, some health, some zombies attacking you, and you can read the file about the workers talking about, hey, I've heard there's a Nosferatu around here. But that's a silly rumor. There couldn't possibly be one here. Am I poisoned? I can't tell because I don't have a VMU to tell me if I'm poisoned without going to the save screen. Alright, let's go get a sticker. It's important for the sorter to know where to send the anti-BOW gas. Let's get a key. Now, Steve's Uzi ammo must be lasting a long time. That was the last time he got a new weapon. He seems to have been doing fine since then. Right, let's, just to make sure, let's just have Claire look at this. So she knows the shape when she uses that machine. Oh, right, dogs. our worst enemy because they go underneath the rocket launcher. The rocket launcher's one weakness: dogs. Power is on. Off that goes to start a fire. Slap a sticker on this. And send this on its way. And let's get us a gas mask. So, we can't get the Magnum, of course, because it's behind a fire. Got the gas mask. We got what we needed from there. We used the box. Of course, to use the gas mask, we're going to need to first get Steve to screw up for us, as he will do. Right, and since the power is on, we can now disturb a mouse. Mouse gets around. Our oddly literate mouse friend. Here's the butler's letter. He has to resign. He feels so guilty about what's happened. Here's Dad. He says. And we got another key. You think Claire might just yell down there? You think Claire might just yell down there to ask if he's okay? She doesn't even try. Oh, laying eggs on my back. Gonna ruin this vest. Gonna get bug stains all over it. I mean, I figure that any protagonist of a Resident Evil game does have to throw away their clothes after the game's over. There's no saving these clothes. Just get rid of them. There's no cleaning it. No deep clean is gonna help here. Yes, it's a cool vest and everything, but gonna have to let it go. Second time she's had to let one of her cool vests go. Now, if I interacted with that control panel, Steve would come in and then screw up. So you might think, hey, can we avoid Steve screwing up by just not interacting with the control panel? A wise observation. But no.
Claire, it looks like there's an Australian observation base about 7 miles away from here. That should be our target.
Then if we can break through the wall with that digging vehicle, we might have a chance.
Okay, let's do it!
Steve, watch out!
No! It's toxic gas!
Come on!
It's all my fault.
Don't say that.
I mean, it's true, but you shouldn't say that.
Escape from here. Together. Come on. We've got to shut off the gas. If we split up, we'll have a better chance of stopping it.
If we split up together.
Steve! Don't forget. We'll get out of here.
Together. Together? Together. Alright, well, we have our wheel. And we looked at the octagon. Which means we can use this. We got the octavalve. Alright, so we're gonna use the valve. Now, I guess one question is, do we want to use the rocket launcher on Nosferatu, or do we want to box it so Chris can use it? Probably more useful to hand this off to Chris. Alright, let's put this away. We have a whole bunch of ammo. I'll take the knife. So we have handgun ammo, we have knife, we will be getting the sniper rifle. I'll try for the sniper rifle kill again. Was not able to get it the first time. We'll see about a second. Oh, laying eggs on me, as they will do. Yep, there we go. Get that off of there. You know, as long as there's poison gas in here, this guarantees that Steve can't get in here. Do we really want to shut off the gas? I can't leave Steve behind. I must stop the poison gas. Can't we, though? Can't we? Okay. We'll get out of here. Together.
We're safe now. Think again, Claire.
I shall enjoy watching you shriek in agony.
Not this time!
You gang!
Well, what do you mean, not this time? She hasn't really shrieking in agony at... Oh! Oh, clumsy.
What was that?
I sense the presence of my son. We have some unfinished business. He and my daughter turned me into this monster and then locked me up down here. I hear his voice. Alfred, are you around here? Got a bone to pick with yous. Oh yeah, that's good to stretch after all that time being in that chair. Feels real good.
Claire! Are you ready? I'm gonna bust through that wall!
Go for it!
Right, they fill it up with water, which will freeze by the time Chris gets here, changing the base entirely. Uh-oh.
Right.
Something I didn't think about. It's way too cold for us to get out and be in these clothes. Oh, I can feel myself freezing to death already. Claire, I'm losing feeling in my extremities.
We can escape through there!
I hope we can do it soon.
Come on, let's go!
Claire, I'm suddenly feeling really hot. Don't they say that if you're freezing to death, sometimes you'll think you're warmer than you actually are?
Claire, come on! Finally, we can get out of this insane place!
All right.
Okay, let's go!
Come on, let's go! What, are you scared? Move it!
Are you seriously aiming those things at me cross-armed?
No! Steve!
Like you're in some movie? Acting like a cool action hero or something? Where's my son and daughter?
Hold on, I'll waste that monster and come back.
Forget about me. Run!
Miss, do you know where they are? They're Alfred and Alexia. They look the same. Oh, ma'am, this is uncalled for. I'm asking you a question where I can find some people. I mean, come to think of it, it's a little weird that these bullets just kind of hurt a little bit. I mean, usually a bullet kills you. It's also weird that I'm like spewing poison out of my extremities. But But you know, I'm always one for new experiences. You live and learn is what I say. One day, you're an aristocrat executive for one of the largest pharmaceutical companies in the world, and, you know, next thing you know, you're like this. A prisoner in an Antarctic base, imprisoned by your own children, turning you into a monstrosity of science. I tell you, I didn't see this coming. All right, so we're out of bullets. Let's go for the sniper rifle. So I'm going for the heart. That's a heart shot. That is a heart shot. So when he swings, he like ducks. So I would hit his head instead. I don't want to do that. It's so hard to see him. That is a heart shot. So his poison cannot knock you off the roof. His tentacles can, which is why I don't want to get too close to him.
I've got you now.
All right, there we go. That's the sniper rifle kill.
Steve! Are you all right?
No! Claire, I can't feel my hand. My muscles are all slack, Claire. I have no feeling in all of me.
I'm sorry. I failed you.
Don't worry about it. Let's go.
I like how she doesn't say, no, you didn't. She just says, don't worry about that. You did, but, it turned out fine.
I swear I'll protect you next time, Claire.
But you see, it was necessary for him to fail all these times, so he would make the vow that he wouldn't fail her again, which is why he doesn't kill her.
Did it!
When he's a monster.
Finally out!
See, it all comes together. It all comes together. It all makes sense.
Over there.
Perfect! We'll be able to ride right over to the Australian base with this.
Yeah, let's go!
I won't forget about this, Claire.
And also you, whoever that guy was. I'll never forget you either. I'm sure you probably have a name. Most people have names. But Claire's the one I'll remember.
Alexia.
Oh, I had the weirdest dream. Is the school semester started, and I didn't know where any of my classes were. I didn't have a schedule. I didn't have any of my books. It was the worst dream, Alfred.
You're finally awake, Alexia.
So there's this little girl who I left behind in Raccoon City, and maybe I should check on... Oh, wait, what's that? Well, I guess my experiment worked. I'm a bug girl now. Meanwhile, on an isolated island, Chris Redfield is climbing a mountain. Why is he climbing a mountain?
By Leon has brought me here.
Chris Redfield is climbing a mountain. Why is he climbing a mountain? He's in love with the mountain.
Don't worry, Claire. I'm coming to save you.
Yeah, the worm's still alive. Claire only, put a dent in it, I guess. Also, someone else is still alive. Rodrigo's here.
Didn't expect to find another living person left on this island. Who are you?
I came here looking for a certain girl.
A girl?
Have you seen anyone named Claire Redfield?
Did you just say Claire?
You know who she is, don't you?
Ow! Dude, I'm bleeding to death.
I helped her escape. Several planes took off from this island not long ago. While I can't say for certain, she was probably on one of them.
I see. I guess my sister owes you. Thanks for helping her.
Everyone's gone. I may be the only other person left. Go on. Follow your sister and get off this island.
I like how immediately when Chris gets here, he's told, leave the island. She's not here. Also, our friend the Gulpworm does not attack. He seems to be sleeping. Yeah, he'll do all right. Now, we don't get the lighter from him, which means we can't get this. No lighter for Chris. Because we did not give Rodrigo his medicine. But as far as weapons go, he's doing okay. Oh, new, I don't know if I forgot to mention, but Chris and Claire, everyone has new profile pictures in this version of the game. They were different in the Dreamcast version. He did not turn in time. Whoop, I got knocked over. Got bumped. All right, there we go. I guess you don't actually have to fight him. You could just leave. Hey, Rodrigo, you'll never guess what was in the next room. It was this giant worm. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, so that's what happens to Rodrigo if you don't give him his medicine. He has the same monologue, but he doesn't get eaten by the worm. You can't save him, which means you do not get the lighter. And he does not die in a dramatic way in which he gets partially digested by a worm. He just dies he just dies sitting there because he did not get his hemostatic medicine. No way for Rodrigo to get out of this one. I also like how his advice to Chris is, you know, I'm not sure about it, but Claire was probably on one of the planes that flew out of here. Like, I hope so. But I guess I can't say for certain if she was, but you should probably leave the island. Chris, I guess, can't climb down... Well, I mean, yeah, he could climb down to his boat, but he needs to find out where Claire is first. That's right, that's right. It's Wesker who tells him that Claire is in Antarctica. I mean, just saying she's in Antarctica is not enough, though. I guess probably Alfred's jet maybe had the coordinates? Let's just say that. Let's just say that. Now, they're too low. They probably will not get hit by the rocket launcher, so... I mean, we'll see. We can test it out. I mean, I guess I don't actually have to kill him. Like, the music's dramatic and everything, but... Yeah, we can just give him one of those. That's an option for Chris in a few fights in this game. He can just hit the bricks. Redfield style. I guess I should probably take some bullets in case we fight some monsters that are a little too low for the rocket launcher. That's the key for one of the Clements. I like the imagine Chris's mental, you know, the gears turning in his head. Oh, actually, we get a cutscene here, right? Yeah, we do. Also, I didn't mention it last time. The Ashford theme song has lyrics. Ah, those eyes.
Alexia? No! She's already fully awake.
Chris, oh little fishy, come see my hook.
Chris, I'm sending some company to keep you entertained. Consider this a small welcoming gift from me. Enjoy.
So I just want to bring up, that scene is edited the same way it is in the Dreamcast version. But in the Dreamcast version, you haven't seen Wesker yet, which is why the scene is hiding his face. You're not getting a good look at his face. But in this version of the game, we've already been introduced to Wesker. We had that scene where he was beating up Claire. But this scene is edited the same way, so, like, his face is being blocked. But you know who it is. I mean, you know who it is in the original one. We already had a full scene with him earlier. They did change one bit of dialogue. I believe in the Dreamcast version, when Wesker sees Chris on the monitor, he says, "Chris, you're here?" That voice clip is different, which makes sense because In the Claire scene, Wesker says that since Claire is here, that means Chris will be coming to rescue her. So it would not make sense for Wesker to be surprised that that Chris is here. So it does make sense to change that voice clip, but they did not change the editing of the scene. I wonder if hunters are too short for the rocket launcher. Probably not. I mean, they're short, but I don't think they're that short. You know, I should probably pick up the shotgun just in case. Actually, hold on. One thing I mentioned but didn't show is that you can, if you go get the Clement before you pick up the doorknob, the poison hunter doesn't actually come out of the wall because they have not introduced the hunters yet. All right, the date of the opening of the facility was December the 8th, I believe. And there we go. Yeah, it doesn't attack. No hunters yet. All right, now let's hunter it up. No, it hits them. Hits them fine. Right in the head, too. Rocket launcher headshots. Let's see. How did we get there? Now I think it's the second floor. First floor is just the diorama room, which we can't do anything with until we get tank object. And we get tank object, I believe, with using the doorknob. I remember the first time I played the game, I was kind of anxious to see what was behind the doorknobless door, since that had been closed the entire game up to this point. And it's just like the tank object. It's not much. But first, there's the plate. I was about to say before, I like to think about the gears turning in Chris's head as he reads the file about the special alloy that the plates are made out of, and the clements that can dissolve the special alloy, and he starts collecting the clements. Oh, there's a plate. Should I get that? And, like, he wouldn't know why. And then eventually he dissolves the plate with the clements, and then gets the gold halberd, and then realizes that the gold halberd is the key to the door to the hangar. They're just, like, learning a little bit of information at a time in this process, and not really being sure the whole time why he's doing it. Yeah, here's tank object. I do think that the thing they do in this game where Chris is revisiting environments that you've already done, but they've been altered. Like in this place, part of the facility is exploded, and when he gets to Antarctica, the bottom level is frozen solid. I think it's interesting, going back and to these familiar environments that are very different in some way now, and using items and objects that you had already used previously and thought you were done with, but now it's time to go back to them actually. Like, say, when you were Claire, you saw this, hey, what goes in there? You never found what goes in there, then you leave the base. I guess nothing goes in there. Now you're Chris, and now you can put something in there. And you're doing this in service to get the indigo plate, which was originally hanging here, and we replaced it with a skeleton painting. And then we put the plate in that one box to get the indigo card key, but now that area was blown up, so now the indigo plate is now into the sewers, where the albinoid is. The albinoid that got free from the lab when Claire was in there. Getting the information at that point that the albinoid can grow to a large size. I do think, you know, it's neat that the things tie together in that way. Let's see, so we got key for turntable. Right, so we're going back to the place where we got the doorknob. Which was, yeah, basement. And since that's where we're going, Wesker now gets to introduce himself to Chris again.
Long time no see, Chris.
Wesker? You're still alive?
You have several months of unsubmitted timesheets to give to me, Chris.
Who?
An organization.
You know, I'm still technically your supervisor.
Wait, you attacked the island. And my sister.
Watch out there, Chris. It's time for your performance review.
You have no idea how much I hate you. You destroyed my plans. So now I've sold my soul to a new organ.
You destroyed my plans, Chris. Either you or Jill. One of you did. It's unclear which one. Let's just say some obscure combination of you did that.
Here's a little secret, Chris. I figured out that your sister is now in the Antarctic with Alexia. It's too bad you won't be seeing her again.
Alexia?
Sorry, Chris, gotta go. I have a very short attention span. My attention's all on Alexia now, sorry. Can't think about you. Can't think about you right now. And up we go. I do like how, to this day, Capcom has been deliberately vague as to what exactly happened in RE1. It's a funny thing. One of them was Chris or Jill was supposed to have been in a jail cell for the entire game, while the other one was running around the house actually doing things. But that doesn't actually match up with any version of the sequels. Oh no, I can't shoot him with my rocket launcher. Right, we have Clement. Yeah, other Clements over here. It's a good thing Chris can do this chemistry himself and doesn't need Rebecca to do it for him. Oh no! He actually can get low enough that I can't hit him. When he swings, he gets a little bit lower, and the rockets were going over his head. Alright, we can upgrade the gun. Why not? We have it. We have it with us. Alright, so both Clements have been obtained. Now we just need to get the plate. Yeah, I didn't get that as Claire. Well, they're pretty dangerous when they get up close. They know to stay low. No, still yellow. There we go. He's taking it to me. There we go. Gotta get a little distance from him. Of course, as we all know, hunters do go for the dick. It's instinctual with them. Wesker programmed that in directly. There's 5. Then... that leaves 1 over. And we need to get 7. And they're quite upset about that, but of course, it's Chris, so he can leave. He can just leave. And of course, we pay our respects to fish. Those fish are survivors. They survived this whole... Chris is just going to stare directly at the proofs and not at that terrible water. Just absolutely disgusting water. Chris would vomit if he stared at it too long. He would be so disgusted by the sight of it. And I'm just gonna do a save right here, because the room above us is the one with the 2 poison hunters. And, you know, things can go wrong in that room. Okay, there we go. They were just walking slowly. I could have been bad. Let's see. Okay, so we have the 3 crests. Right, just to remind myself where we are. Want to get back to that diorama room. So we can put the 3 crests in, pull a lever, make a thing move. And that's Army. That's Navy. And Air Force. Pull the lever. Secret passage open. Let's grab an herb. Why not? And then, of course, it's our favorite boss. Yeah, we're disturbing the albinoid's pool time, which for the albinoid is all the time. Do you kill it with the rocket launcher, or is he too low? Yeah, he is too low. Can we just... I don't know if I've ever tried to kill him. I don't know if I can see blood coming out of him. I don't see anything coming out of him. Do you have to get in the water to try to hurt him? Oh no, I see... Might be a little something coming out. I still don't... try to get in the water to see if I can get on his level. I'm sure you can kill him. I don't think I've ever actually tried to. I have no idea how tough he is or how much health he has. He's not actually aggressive, is he? He's just swimming away. And he just turns on his electricity if I get in the pool, because he's annoyed at me invading his personal space. If I don't move, I guess, does he stay over? No, he like comes over here. He will come over. You know, I don't know what strats there are to kill the albinoid, because the strat would be don't fight him, right? If you watch a speedrun of the game, they're not going to fight him because you don't have to fight him. So is there actually a strat to fighting the albinoid? Yeah, like if you wanted to quick kill the albinoid, has anyone even bothered trying to figure that out? Because why would you? Is there a reason to? I wonder if there's an albinoid percent for a speedrun. It's just a regular speedrun, but you have to kill the albinoid. It's necessary. And I can't even tell if I'm hitting him. I cannot tell if, like, pixels are coming out of him. I'm just curious. This is not something we have to do. This is just a curiosity thing. Oh, is he dead? Alright. And he floats to the surface. Poor albinoid. We'll always remember him. Alright, so you could just run in there to get it, or you could just stand on the edge and plink at him. And, like, it really didn't take that many bullets. Like, if you had a bigger weapon, the shotgun, the grenade launcher, the bow gun with explosives, that probably would have gone pretty fast. Should probably take a blue herb just in case. I don't think there are any more poison enemies. But you never know. Chris should try to eat the albinoid. Like, I know he doesn't have time, but you're never going to get this opportunity again. Alright, I should combine this with this to get that. Now that we've done that, we want to go to the basement. Take a shotted gun. Ugh. Ah. Chris is disgusted by this water. You disgusted by it too? I bet this zombie is disgusted. Let's go to Antarctica, where all the water is frozen, so we'll never have to see this again. That's the real reason he goes there, you know. In the mood for some ice right now. I don't think there's anything we need from here. We don't need to do the Luger puzzle because, I mean, I already have Steve unlocked on this one. If we wanted to do a Steve, we don't need to do that. All right, well, we have the gold halberd. Time to take a jet.
Hold on, Claire. I'll save you.
But I thought Steve was gonna save Claire next time. There should have been a big fight scene between Chris and Steve over who saves Claire. I'm her brother. No, but I promised I'd save her next time. Who even are you? My Claire sense is tingling. I sense her over there. Siblings can do that. Can detect the global position of your sibling anywhere in the world. This jet's pretty cool, actually. I wonder if I can just keep it. Like, when this is over. Like, maybe paint over the Ashford crest with, like, I don't know, a Stars logo. I should probably get my own logo. Stars is kind of done, I guess. Like, I really should think about redesigning my wardrobe. I still wear my Stars uniform, and I don't really know why I do that. Because, I mean, Raccoon City's dead, Umbrella is the bad guy, and I don't work for Stars anymore because there is no Stars. I'm kind of unoriginal in that way. I need to think of a badass logo. Like, Claire has, like, a Valkyrie on the back of her vest, and I have the Stars logo, and I don't know. I need to think of something better than this. Well, while Chris thinks of something better than this, we're gonna hit up a save room. And then I think we'll take a break, because now we're done. I mean, in this session, we've done Claire in Antarctica. We've done Chris in Rockford Island. So lots of progress is being made. So now all we need to do is do Chris in Antarctica. And RECVX HD on the 360 is done. Oh, a little choppy there for a second. It's been happening sometimes. Don't act like that. Don't know why. All right. We're going to take a break. We come back with Chris in high definition. But some of these scenes really don't look like it. Some of these scenes look pretty blurry, if I'm going to say. Crossing his arms with a bazooka in them. So we're going to get back to Chris in Antarctica as he tries to solve the mystery of where Claire? Where's Sister? Sister here? No? Where is Sister? He doesn't actually know anyone involved in this aside from that dude, does he? Like, he doesn't know about the Ashfords. Doesn't know Steve. Doesn't know what the Rockford Island was for. He knows Wesker, but like, he's kind of disconnected from a lot of what's been going on until he meets Alexia. Until then, he's just kind of a tourist passing through. We'll pass through a break and come back with Rick of Hex HD.